Oh my gosh, how did this happen? How did this already happen? In this week's vlog, we have more market prep. Yeah. Wow, I was almost worried about that I hadn't ordered. Let me just make sure. Just do my due diligence. I'm like quite certain. Yeah. My next order isn't due until December 5th, So my next thing that I have coming up is this Saturday. It is another pop-up market. This one, as I've said in a past video, is 2 days after Thanksgiving, which is like weird. I don't know if it'll be that great. And you know what? I think saying that right there just helped me decide what I'm going to do. Because my plan for this market is to make a few cookies, cookies, basic cookies, individual. But my big thing is to make some advent calendars because I've had this advent calendar packaging for the past 2 years and I have not used it at all. I have already cut cookies out for this week and I think I cut out like, 2 dozen-ish cookies for individuals and then enough mini cookies for the advent calendars to make, I believe, 5 advent calendars, which I know isn't a lot, but I've never sold them before. I don't know if they're gonna sell and I don't want to do like all this work if they're not gonna sell because sometimes that happens. Like the last market. So I thought that my advent calendars were 12-day advent calendars, like 12 days of Christmas. So that's what I made. That's what I cut out. Like 60 mini cookies, like 12 of 5 different... What? 12? No, opposite. 5 or 6 of 12 different designs. Why is that so hard? 12 designs, 5 each-ish. So that would give me 5 12-day advent calendars. But then I was looking back at my order, and it turns out that I actually bought 12-day advent calendars and 24-day I cannot talk today. Also, my voice is like a little better than last time. It was rough this morning. I was like, oh no, my voice is completely gone. I thought it was gone, but it's come back a little. Anyway, I have both. I have 12-day advent calendars and I have 24-day advent calendars. But I think I have 10 of each of them. So since I realized I had the 24-day ones, I was like, oh, I want to make some of those. And honestly, I still might. But I don't want to go overboard on this market because it is 2 days after Thanksgiving. But I have not cut out enough designs for that. And then also it's Thanksgiving week. I don't want to push myself too hard because I have family coming into town and I want it to be, pretty chill. There will probably be a couple nights that I won't be able to do it because I think we're staying with my parents around Thanksgiving, even though they live super close. So maybe we'll just get started on like the basic things, see how it's going. And if I don't get around to it, I don't get around to it. And I'm not going to be worried about that. I'm also doing a lot of other baking this week. For Thanksgiving, I'm doing a little bit of cooking and then I'm making a couple pies for that. And I'm making some pies for this weekend. So just a lot of pie, which I really love making pie. So if I can take it easy, I might just take it easy. I will get started on these mini cookies. I'll show you what I have so far. Okay, you really can't tell, but they're like this big. These are all of the mini cookies. I still have more big cookies for the individual ones. I think I'm just gonna stick to like hot chocolate mugs and sweaters because those are fun and not like too Christmassy, but wintry. Yeah, man, this is so few cookies now. Now I'm like, maybe I should do more. Let's do it. So I pivoted. I really thought I was just gonna go into the decorating, but then I was like, wait, I need icing. So I made some icing, obviously. That was kind of funny. As you already saw, I made white, red, green. It's like Italy. Light blue, dark blue. And then specifically these colors, I made them like a little bit less bright than I usually do. I kind of want to take the same type of picture that I did with these like tomorrow or in a couple days and maybe compare them to see how they've developed. That might be interesting. So that's all I did tonight, but oh well, I also baked the rest of the cookies that I had frozen. I'm like pretty sure that I'm not gonna do any more of those advent calendars because I just don't want to stress this week, you know. I just want a chill week. I don't want to be staying up super late, and it is super late. It is 2:13. So we're trying to avoid this. So I think that's it for the night. I'll meet you back here tomorrow. Guess what? I'll give you one guess. It's late. So I kind of just want to go to bed right now, but I really need to get some work done on these. I know it's still the beginning of the week, and I have decided that I am not making more cookie dough this week. I'm not making the DIY cookies. I'm not making more advent calendars. I'm not doing any of it. I just don't want to stress about it. So that being said, I don't have a lot that I need to do, but I want to take it easy. LOL. As I am staying up late doing this. But I do want to do a little bit every night. You know? I feel like my hair is like extra fluffy. Tomorrow we're going to my parents' house, so I won't be able to do anything. So that leaves tonight, not tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh my gosh, 2 days. Oh my gosh, how did this happen? How did this already happen? I'm supposed to have all week. Change your plans. I'm just gonna work tonight. And maybe if I really need to, I can come back here tomorrow night and not stay at my parents' house. But it's for Thanksgiving. Okay, I'm gonna get to work. I just remembered that I wanted to do like a little compare contrast with my colors today. Let's look at these three. I feel like the red, I can tell a difference-ish. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I don't know. We'll have to compare them to yesterday's. I took some pictures, so maybe we can look at those. What a turn this video has taken so quickly. I thought I was doing so well. Then all of a sudden, it's 3:24 in the morning. You know, I did do pretty good. I got almost everything done. I have a few little details on a few of the designs, but I still have the complete other, I think 24 individual cookies to do. I might have to come back tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I can't do anymore. My shoulder hurts. And I need to go to bed. I wonder if my kids will sleep in tomorrow. I feel pretty delirious, and I need to go to bed. I don't know when I'll be seeing you next, but perhaps Happy Thanksgiving. This video will obviously be out after Thanksgiving. Nevertheless, I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving. It is, in fact, the next day. We're back. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad I have time to work on these cookies again, because last night I was stressed out. But since I can work on them tonight, I'm feeling a lot better. I think I can easily get what I have left finished. I don't have much left on these little advent calendar cookies. And I think I'll definitely also be able to get started on the individual cookies. I only have 24 of those, so like maybe I'll be able to finish them all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. And at some point I will do like, I'll show each of the little individual cookies because I think they're so cute and they're going inside. I don't know what that was. Anyway. And they're going inside of an advent calendar where you can't really see them unless you open it. Let's get started. It is late, but I made some good progress. I totally finished all of the mini cookies for the advent calendars. I love them. They're so cute. And then I mostly finished the individual cookies. I'm not sure if I said already, but I have 2 different designs for that. One is sweaters and one is mugs of hot chocolate with whipped cream. The sweaters I'm pretty much all done with. All I need to add is like little teeny lines for like ribbing on the sleeves and collar and bottom. And then the mugs, I still need to add the whipped cream and some kind of design on the front. I think I'm gonna do like a snowflake probably. I might look up some designs, but a snowflake seems nice and simple. But that's for tomorrow. So that's it. I'm really not bringing hardly anything to this market. Although I could still do DIY boxes of some pumpkins and leaves that I have, because I already have those frozen in the freezer ready to go. So I might do that because usually I bring more than this. I'm exhausted, but I'm happy with where I'm at. Tomorrow I'm gonna get into packaging the advent calendars and we'll go from there. It's 2:46, so happy Thanksgiving. If you haven't watched my short yet with the dancing turkey, go watch it because I've never loved something so much that I've made. That's not true. One time in high school, I made a giant origami elephant, maybe this big. So I really love that thing too, but what was I even talking about? That's how tired I am. I literally don't know what I was saying was my favorite thing ever. So maybe it's not. Was I talking about my advent calendars? Surely. Golly. That's a sign that it's time to go to bed. Good night. Oh, no. Now I remember. I was talking about that short that I made. Yeah, I do love it. I love it a lot. So please go check that out because it's so much fun. Okay, I need to go to bed. Good night. Happy Thanksgiving.